is me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man eye, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch, the milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 88. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches at my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to in-glass, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts to how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. A nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face, stay in your place, play your position, become my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them, stole with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 lunch, 80 lunch. Long as I got stuff for most of them solved. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to in-glass, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts on how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith and Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88.
Whew.
God damn.
Man, all right. First off, let me address something. I swear on everything, me and Sir K are not planning on wearing the same shirts, bro. I don't know how this keeps happening.
It just keeps going on.
Literally, bro, the news last week, we both had our Forged in Combat shirt on, and we load into the Discord today just for me to realize that we both have the new FTR shirt on. Bruh, what is going on? But anyway, what? Seriously, man, what is going on, guys? What is going on? Oh boy, do we have an interesting episode, man. A very interesting episode for you guys here today. Man. But yeah, man, what is going on, guys? Let's hop right into the intro so we can address Durante's comment. That is what we're going to start with. We're going to start you guys off with these Sami Zayn rumors and the speculation around Mr. Sami Zayn himself, man. But what is going on, guys? We are back with yet again another edition of the Notorious podcast, man. This is episode 146 of the podcast, man. And with that, if this is your first time watching, you guys do not know how the show works. Every Monday after Monday Night Raw, we are on here with Notorious Unscripted, and every Friday, we are on here with the Newsman, speaking about this past Monday's edition of Unscripted. And speaking of Sami Zayn, are Sami Zayn and the Bloodline telling the best main roster story in years? If you ask me, yes. And with that, man, if you guys did miss that, that is available on all platforms for you guys now, man. Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, if you want to see it first. Again, join us right here after Monday Night Raw every Monday for Notorious Unscripted. Also, I just want to take a brief moment to thank you guys very, very much. Dude, we have, I believe, almost 300 views on that video. And the other day when I looked, I mean, it was doing good. It was doing good. It was at 50. So I was like, oh, okay, here we go. You know, this is going good. And I just looked today and I was just looking at it and I sent Sir Kate a picture of the photo and I just put, what the fuck? I don't know where that came from, but I don't know if YouTube is finally strapping the rocket to our ass and giving us a push. But it looks like we're getting pushed, man. So, but on a serious note, man, thank you guys so much, bro. You guys are really the best. Thank you guys. You guys are regulars, man. You guys know how much we love you, man. But we also got love for the people that is their first time watching, man. So I hope you guys enjoy what you are watching, and it seems like you guys are enjoying it. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. It means the world to me, man. So. Yeah, bro, but yes, thank you guys. That was a great episode of Unscripted. We talked about Dynamite. We talked about Dynamite. Almost looking back, it was almost like the prelude Jay Briscoe tribute show, because this past week, it definitely was more of a tribute show, but we talked about that, and we talked about Raw 30, man, which was one of the best Monday Night Raws I watched. Oh my god, since probably since that 2016 original draft episode, man.
True.
But yeah, man. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for the great turnout for that episode of Unscripted, man. Thank you so much, man, and thank you to YouTube for finally pushing us, man, giving us a push.
I swear, man. Took him a while. Had the fucking job for how long?
Oh man, seriously.
Like working under mint.
Seriously, bro. It's like we're getting some of that Triple H creative around this time, I guess. But yeah, man.
God.
So with that, man, if you guys have not got a chance to get your hands on some of the official, beautiful Notorious Heels podcast merchandise, you guys can now find this live on all platforms right now, man. You can get all 8 of these beautiful designs live on bonfire.com. Link is at the top of the description of this very video and is in either mine or Sir K's social media pages as well. Again, you can get all 8 of these beautiful designs in more than just a t-shirt, man. You got the flag design, you got the skyline design, you got the base logo, the Riddler-inspired IWC's Best Kept Secret, the scratch logo, the only community that matters, the uncrowned kings of the IWC, and the Christmas merch, man. Again, you can get all 8 of these beautiful designs in more than just t-shirts live on the merch shop right now, man. So, again, link is at the top of the description of this video and in either mine or Sir K's social media pages, man. So not hard to find whatsoever. And with that, man, if this is your first time watching, you guys do not know who we are here at the Notorious Heels podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, man?
Going good, man. Going good. Just ready for Rumble weekend, man. The show is gonna be interesting, all right, man. It's gonna be definitely pretty interesting. But I'm excited for the weekend itself, man. It's been a minute since we hung out, man. So I can't wait, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see how it goes. It's gonna go 2 ways, man.
Yeah.
And I hope it's not the one. But
yeah.
But I've been good, man. And like Durante always asks, man, how's life? How's the family? Life's good, man. The family's good. What about you, Durante, Bill, everybody in chat? What about you, bro? How you doing?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Yeah, man. Yeah, just I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited for Royal Rumble weekend, bro. I'm pretty excited for the weekend, if I do say so myself. I am very, very excited for the show. Love the Royal Rumble. First Royal Rumble under Triple H, so this is gonna be pretty cool. However, that also comes with being a little frightened, man, because ooh, we got some news on Vince. But one thing that is very reassuring is what we're gonna go over to first with you guys. But yes, man. But I'm good, and as Durante always asks, I'm good, man. Family's good. And what about you, Durante? Man. So yes, this could either go one of two ways. This is going to go the one way, and there's two options in that one way, where we go with Cody Rhodes winning the Royal Rumble, who I don't hate at all, and Sami Zayn winning the Royal Rumble, who I also don't hate at all. And then there's the other option. There's the other option. There is The Rock. There is The Rock. I have seen rumors. Now, this hasn't been reported by anybody of credibility, so don't take this as anything concrete, but I have heard rumors that The Rock versus Roman Reigns is off. Now, again, I am not taking that seriously at all, because the only way, I mean, up until this point, nobody knows. You know what I mean? The only people that know are Dwayne, Triple H, and probably Vince, Nick Khan, people in that upper circle in WWE. But I'm hearing that that's off, and I'm hearing that Stone Cold versus Brock is off as well. Now, again, we'll get to that in a little bit, bro, but the fact that was even a thought tells me that you are trying to murder Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I was gonna say, bro, do you not care about the man's health? Yeah, man, what? That's horrible, bro. That is sad that they thought of that.
The fact that was even a thought in anybody's mind, like, dude, I understand, WrestleMania 20-something, when they did 22, or I think 21 or something like that, when they did Brock versus Goldberg, Stone Cold was a special guest ref. You have a little bit of story there. I understand it as far as, that goes, but dude, do you just not care? I mean, we'll get into it, man, but no. The fact that was even ever a fucking thought in anybody's mind is complete and utter dog shit, if you ask me. But, anyway, I'm hearing that the match is off. Now, again, do not quote me on this. Do not quote anybody on this, because it is just the rumor mill. You guys know how the rumor mill is. And, again, and the reason I'm not taking it so seriously is because if The Rock wants to be there and they want him there, he will be there. You know what I mean? Like, they are not, if The Rock presents himself, unfortunately, they're going to shove Cody Rhodes or Sami Zayn or fucking Jay White or whoever the hell you think is going to be in the Royal Rumble, Matt Cardona, whoever you think is going to win the Royal Rumble. If The Rock says he's in, and that's it. That's end of story. That is just how I'm feeling.
Bro, literally, bro, if he's in, they're out. It's just how it is.
So, that is the rumor mill, though. I mean, it's a good rumor to be going around, but I would not take any of that very seriously, because we don't know. And WWE, when they want to keep things close to the chest, are pretty good at it. And same, obviously same with AEW as well. Not trying to give a backhanded comment, but yes, I mean, when these people want to keep things close to the chest, they can keep them close to the chest. However, if they want things to leak, things will leak. So, man, this Sami Zayn situation, bro. Ooh. Dude, after the trial of Sami Zayn, we are watching before our very eyes, whether you want to believe it or not, we are watching a Daniel Bryan moment happen right before our very eyes. Now, it's not entirely a Daniel Bryan moment because of what I just told you guys. Option 1 is Cody Rhodes. I don't hate Cody Rhodes winning the Royal Rumble. Option 2 is Sami Zayn. I don't hate Sami Zayn winning the Royal Rumble. That is the factor in that. As to where with Bryan Danielson's situation, he was the clear-cut winner in everybody's mind. And if he didn't win, it was a problem. And it was a fucking problem until they had to fix it because nobody wanted to see Batista versus Randy Orton in the main event of WrestleMania. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm feeling a lot of what people are saying, bro. And I know a lot of people love Cody winning, and I love Cody winning, but I'm not going to completely neglect what's right in front of all of our faces, bro. And it is the underdog from the underground. And look, I know we've had a lot of conversations with our boy Logan, and I'm seeing it a lot on social media as well. So it's not just him, but I'm seeing a lot of people saying that Sami Zayn is not a believable winner, and I wholeheartedly disagree with that. Sami Zayn, the whole fucking point of Sami Zayn under Triple H was the underdog from the underground. Sami Zayn was never supposed to win the the NXT championship. Sami Zayn was never supposed to be in WWE. Sami Zayn was never supposed to be successful. That is the aura of Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is 100% believable to me. Sami Zayn has told a tremendous fucking story, and I understand you people that want to see Cody win because I'm one of you. I'm split right down the middle here. It can go either way, and I'd be fantastically fine with it. In fact, what I would do, whoever wins the Rumble, the other guy is winning the Elimination Chamber. I know we've been talking a lot about Seth and stuff like that, man, and Seth is great, and Seth needs to get his hands on a world title at some point within this year or the next. But you gotta be a fucking fool to neglect what is happening right now. You have to be, bro. I mean, it's wrestling 101. This is why you have to always move with the story, bro, because now granted, if Vince was in charge, everybody would want Cody Rhodes to win because this stuff with Sami Zayn would have never happened. What Triple H did was he came in and he presented to you this story. And if Triple H has done anything and everything to show you that, you know, or to dissatisfy you with his booking, whether it's how he's treated Gargano or whether it's how he's put this guy on TV or how he's not pushed this guy, if he has done one thing to a crisp, it is present Sami Zayn as a world champion to his audience. And you got to be a fool if you don't think. You have to be a fucking fool if you're not seeing and feeling this right now. You have to be, bro.
Hey, man, definitely. I definitely understand that, man. I mean, Seth was my go-to for the second person to face Roman. Now I think it would be Sami. I mean, although I don't, it's not that, because I believe him 100%. I believe he could do it. I believe it would look great. And with the world title is perfect, man. My only thing is, I feel like it would make the story of the bloodline turning on him feel less, in a way, if he wins the Rumble, at least. Not if he goes for the world title, if he wins the Rumble, at least, because it would just be like, all right, now he's going to guarantee have to turn, because he's going to face him, you know what I mean? It'd be one of those situations. So it's not that I don't believe in him. I wouldn't have him win the Rumble, even if he's going for the world title, just because I think the storyline he's in makes more sense to actually win at the Chamber. That's his hometown. That's the big moment where everyone always assumed it was going to happen. He could have the moment of his life, man. He could win it, and then they could just beat the shit out of which. I mean, maybe he wouldn't expect, because maybe he's too hype in the moment to realize, yeah, now I gotta face this guy. So that could really work, man. But either way, I'm still going with Cody Rhodes for Mania, personally. I'm not going to change up, even though it's not that people are changing up. Some people on Twitter are really changing up, I will say that. Yeah. They are shoving Cody to the side, bro. And who said that was going to happen? Us. But I digress.
Literally said that, bro. Nobody wanted to believe us, bro.
No, because the second he debuted in WWE, I was like, yep, it's going to be the same thing that happened eventually in AEW. People are going to come in, people are going to get big, and they're going to outshine Cody Rhodes in particular moments where Cody Rhodes could be big. So it's just how it is, man. But I would definitely go with Cody at the Rumble, and then
Yeah.
I'll probably do Sammy at the Chamber, man. But let's say scenario Sammy does win the Rumble, I ain't gonna complain. I ain't gonna complain, man. I'm down for either or. As long as it's not Mr. fucking Black Adam himself, bro, I don't give a shit. Because although I think it makes the most sense for Cody to win the Rumble, it's not the most necessary thing to hit for him to win the world title. You know what I mean? So there's that, man. But yeah, man, this same situation is crazy. It's dividing everybody, man. And like,
Yes.
they're two great options. Why are you fighting
It's
over two great
dude,
options?
it is too. When you know what, people appreciate that you have more than one person that you would be absolutely happy with winning the Royal Rumble. We never get shit like this. Never.
That never happens nowadays, bro. We have two possible winners, and they're both great. I'd be happy with either one. That's what I want to see from this company is options like that. I don't want to have to choose The Rock or Cody or The Rock or Sami Zayn or The Rock and Brock. You know what I mean? I want to choose
So
between two people like Cody and Sami.
so building up to this whole Royal Rumble stuff, it was for me and you, it was literally Cody Rhodes wins and it's a great night, or The Rock wins and it sucks, or anybody else, you know.
Oh,
So the fact that we're in this position now where we genuinely have two people that we would be more than happy with seeing win the Royal Rumble is great. Now what WWE doesn't understand, and what I think a lot of fans didn't understand, I'm guilty of it as well, is realizing kind of what's at stake when Elimination Chamber comes into play. So what I mean by that is I don't think, and I think, I'm gonna throw my name in this hat because I was oblivious to this shit too. But as I was thinking about it the other day, WWE by Elimination Chamber, no matter where they go, they have three things that can happen that are absolutely going to get Sami Zayn the most over he has ever looked. And he looks over now after the trial of Sami Zayn. But option one is he faces Roman Reigns at the Elimination Chamber, because we all know that was in the rumor mill. Personally, I don't feel like I would do that, but can't not, talk about these things. Sami Zayn faces Roman Reigns at Elimination Chamber. He comes within an inch of a fucking world championship and he loses. And then you have a Kofi Kingston situation on your hands where people are absolutely going to make sure this guy is in that spot at WrestleMania. Option two is he wins an Elimination Chamber match and then he just gets a world title shot because he won the match. And the last option, which most likely will happen, is Sami Zayn gets turned on at Elimination Chamber, and that will make the man the most over he's ever been. All three of those options land Sami Zayn at WrestleMania against Roman Reigns. And honestly, with the way this story is going with the Usos, why would it make sense for Sami Zayn to take the belts from the Usos when the Usos are the only guys to have stuck up for him? Now, if they're lying and if they switch up on him, that makes a lot of sense. But I feel the Usos are going to be the most remorseful when they have to turn on him. I feel like they're going to be forced.
I feel like they are. I feel like, especially Jey Uso, he's gonna have to, and he's not gonna want to, but he's gonna do it, man. And that'll be the start of the decline of the bloodline, where Roman is this power hungry psycho, and he's making these guys just do fucked up shit that they don't want to do.
Yep.
It's perfect. I think that's the perfect path, man. That's what I would choose at Chamber, is them just turning on him and just beating the shit out of him. And I would like, if it's for no particular reason, He didn't fuck up. He didn't screw nobody over accidentally or on purpose.
Roman just
They're just
chooses
sick
his
and
time
tired
is
of him.
up. That's it.
And they just whoop his ass, bro. That'd be perfect. For
It
no
would.
real true reason. He
Mhm.
just does it. I would love it. I think that's the perfect way to go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think either way, man. I think either way, Sami Zayn may be landing himself in a Sami Zayn may be landing himself in at a spot at WrestleMania. Now, like I said, if it turns out the Usos were just lying to him the whole time and they just think they were just fucking with them, and Sami Zayn, let them in the most and felt most comfortable around them, that makes sense. But the way it's going, I genuinely feel like the Usos are going to be, because Solo had no problem. Solo was just doing what he was doing.
Oh,
Paul Heyman
shit.
don't like him. So that dynamic's going to be great now. Roman Reigns has been just so emotionally abusive to the dude. And the Usos are the only ones who kind of are like, we fucking hated you at first, but like, you're our guy
Prove
now.
yourself. Yeah. You put everything you had on the line for us, so we got you now. Like, that's dope. And when they have to beat his ass too, they're gonna hate it.
Yes. And I feel like, it would make the most sense for Sami Zayn almost to kind of leave them alone, because he knows deep down that those guys like him and that they did not want to do it. And I don't know, man. I don't know. It's interesting, bro. I think this is something, looking back, I feel a lot of people were so blind to. I feel like nobody thought about the consequences from Elimination Chamber. Then again, it does make a lot more sense after the trial of Sami Zayn, because the Usos stuck up for him and pretty much saved him from getting kicked out Monday. So it's so interesting, bro. I absolutely love storylines like this, and this shit is just I love professional wrestling, man. This is so good.
I love it, man. This is the shit I want to see from this goddamn company.
Dude,
And
this is
if
so
I swear to
compelling.
God, if it's the fucking Rock and he just comes in and just shits all over these two
Dude.
great options,
Oh my god.
I swear to God, man. I swear to God, man. But that's what I would do, man. If Sami Zayn, whether he wins the Rumble or does whatever happens at Chamber, I'm down for either or, man. In reverse with Cody, man. Whether Cody wins the Rumble and fucking, or he wins a Chamber or something, man. I'm down either way, man. Great options either way, man. But if it's the
absolutely.
fucking Rock tomorrow night,
Oh, dude, way to
uh,
ruin the fucking night, man.
the first checkbox in my fucking strikes, and I'm out.
Dude.
Strike one. That will be strike
Strike.
one.
Dude. Yeah, dude. Ooh. So, yeah, man, that is pretty much the speculation on Sami Zayn. The rumors going around about him winning the Royal Rumble, man, and it is heating up, bro. It is heating up, and it is man, we are watching another Bryan Danielson situation unfold right before our very eyes. And if the Rock comes out, he's just simply going to ruin what could have been one of the biggest leaps in WWE's creative as far as statements go, because you don't fuck around with the Royal Rumble. You do not have just anybody win the Royal Rumble unless you're Vince McMahon and you have Brock Lesnar win it in 2022. But I digress. Logically speaking, you do not fuck around with the Royal Rumble. You do not just have anybody win the Royal Rumble. And I think if Triple H has one of his guys, or not just his guys, but a future guy who's actually going to be here every week and is not just being brought in because he draws money, that's going to be a big leap, and that's going to show. I think this is the time, if Triple H really is in charge here, man, this is the perfect time to show people, all right, this is no joke. This is me. If you do something like The Rock, that's going to ruin all of that. It is.
Exactly. No. And we definitely agree with you, man. If Sammy isn't winning the Rumble, don't even think about putting him in there. It'll just fuck up the storyline.
So
It'll just make
yes.
a mess of it.
So that's the other thing as well. You do not, I'm telling you right now, I swear if Sami Zayn, it's not your plan to win that match, do not put him in that fucking ring with Cody Rhodes. Do not, because it is going... So this is the tricky part, because I don't want to believe that Cody Rhodes is going to get that Batista heat. Maybe he'll get a little bit of heat, but not that Batista heat. Maybe Sami Zayn will. We don't know. Do not test it. Do not walk that line. I'm telling you, do not walk that line.
I swear to God, man. I swear to God. It'll only be The Rock that gets that heat, truly.
Yeah, it's going. Yes, I mean, he yeah, he needs to get that heat, bro. But if he wins, man. But I'm telling you right now, do not put Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn in that fucking match together, man. If Sami Zayn is not winning, do not put him in the Royal Rumble. Do not. You absolutely cannot. It is just because if Sami Zayn is in there and Cody wins, it's just going to fuck it all up, because everybody's just going to be thinking about Sami Zayn. And if Sami wins, you might have a chunk of that audience who's just thinking about how Cody Rhodes came back and did not win the Royal Rumble. But again, I would not be surprised, because they've been putting out videos. Like, yeah, it's looking a little more likely that I mean, it has been, not just because of the Sami Zayn stuff, but ever since they announced Cody, it's been making me pretty fucking scared that this dude might not win the Royal Rumble.
Dude, if The Rock wins over Cody Rhodes, man, that might count as 2 strikes, bro. I don't even know, but...
Yeah, man, as far as Sami Zayn's test... I don't know, man. I don't know. Is Roman Reigns going to make this guy go out at number 1 and tell him to win the Rumble? Give him a impossible task? Is it going to be in the match with Kevin Owens? Is he going to have to, because, he fucked him over in War Games. Him and Kevin Owens have fought all the time. So even though, that, maybe said something to the Usos, maybe that didn't speak to Roman Reigns morally. So do you have do you have him fuck him out of a world championship, something that can help feed his best friend's family? You know what I mean? Is he going to fuck him over to that degree, or is he going to give him a task like, hey, go out there at number 1 and run the fucking gauntlet and win the Royal Rumble? Is he going to do that? And then when he wins, is that going to be the test itself? Was Sami supposed to purposely lose so he didn't face Roman? Or who knows, man? Who knows?
More explanation.
WWE head of international resigns. Oh, this ain't good.
Rock's probably going. God damn. No.
I don't know, man, but it's really, really, really interesting, man. And I'm so excited for Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes, and I am absolutely dreading hearing that fucking music, man. Absolutely dreading it. Oh, God.
That shit's gonna be horrible. I'm scared, man. I really am.
Ugh. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. All right, man. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely agree with you there, Bell. Definitely agree with you there. All right, man. Stone Cold. Oh boy. All right, man. According to a new report from Fightful Select, WWE have approached Stone Cold Steve Austin about a potential WrestleMania clash with Roman Reigns. What?
Ain't no fucking way.
Bro, can you imagine fans saying, oh man, how cool is it going to be? Sami Zayn for the Universal title, and then Cody Rhodes for the WWE title. And then we end up getting Stone Cold for the WWE title, and then The Rock on the other night for the fucking Universal title. I'm going to say this, and dude, how much more, and I hate saying this because it brings me back to Roman Reigns' peak fucking dreadfulness, his peak of horrific just time in WWE. How many fucking times how many people need to put this guy over before he loses? It has been 2.5 years. 2.5 years of people putting this motherfucker over. The Fiend, Braun Strowman, John Cena, Cesaro, Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn at one point, Bryan Danielson, Edge, Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, Drew McIntyre, Big E, Kevin Owens on multiple. How many fucking people does this guy need to be put over by? Xavier Woods. Matt Riddle, Rey Mysterio. Dude, the list goes on forever, bro. Dude. No, and that was the best part. I was reading reports that WWE was reluctant in having Roman Reigns lose both of the belts at WrestleMania. He has won for 2.5 years straight. If he loses 2 nights in a row, I think we'll fucking get over it. It has been almost 3 years of this guy winning and winning and winning and winning. Dude, who gives a fuck? If we get both titles off of him, I'm fine with it.
Literally, bro. God, it's like everybody, you have to have this man beat everybody ever. I don't get that obsession, man.
Who is he,
really
Chris
don't.
Jericho? Does he need to be put over by The Rock and Austin in the same night? No! You're a made man.
Like, that shit don't make sense, bro.
Good Lord. Good Lord. Dude. Absolutely not. This is one of the most ridiculous and simultaneously hilarious stories I have ever heard. I mean, this is some legendarily mind-blowing stuff here. Why would you ever consider Stone Cold versus Roman Reigns with the level that Roman Reigns is operating on right now? You have a current star beat him so they can look like a star. And I know The Rock or Austin is not meant to beat him, but that goes with my point as well. We don't want to see the guy hold the fucking titles for another year so we can be at 3.5 years next year. And then WWE could talk about being reluctant to have him lose then. Dude, this is the year. This is the year, bro. It ends.
Just give up, brother. Please.
You know, he had a great run in the beginning. It absolutely died in the middle of it, and it's picking up at the end. You want to end the shit while it's good. End it while it's good, bro. You're already wanting people to get both titles off of this guy, but man, dude,
you're gonna need to if you do that.
enough is enough, bro. Enough is enough with this
Mhm.
guy. Let's get in on some new people. Let's get in on Sami Zayn, who I was telling you guys yesterday. Sami Zayn is 38 years old. The fact that this man has not been a world champion already is criminal. The fact that Kevin
Mhm.
Owens hasn't held a championship since 2000 and early 2017, 6 fucking years ago, is criminal. It is. What the fuck was Vince McMahon doing? Who the fuck were you putting these world championships on, bro? The Miz
Swear to God.
and Roman Reigns. For dude, I mean, enough is enough, man. This is the year it needs to end. Fuck your reluctancy, dude. No, it needs to end. It needs to end this year. No ifs, ands, or buts. No.
I don't know.
What is this report, bro? Stone Cold versus Roman Reigns? Are you fucking kidding me? You couldn't find anything else for Stone Cold to do? Oh, yeah, that's right. Then you come up with this idea to put 58 years old Steve Austin, bad neck, bad knees, in there with Brock Lesnar? What?
Like if Stone Cold is coming back for a match at Mania, bruh, and Sami Zayn is in the world title, and KO isn't doing anything, redo KO in Austin, make it a legit match. You know what I mean? Do that if anything, bruh. Why would you put that old ass man against Brock Lesnar? Like what?
Dude, there is
It's like
so...
putting him against Walter.
honestly, dude. Like, what do you want to fucking kill him out there? Stone Cold. Stone Cold. So, I seen a lot of people saying LA Knight. I think LA Knight would be great. I think LA Knight and Stone Cold on the mic would be damn good. The one that if you really wanted a match for Austin, the one that I really like is Stone Cold versus John Cena. Bro.
That'd be really good.
The Attitude Era versus pretty much the Ruthless Aggression Era, the PG era. Those were Cena's eras, and he held it down
Mm-hmm.
just like Austin did in the Attitude Era. That would be good shit, man. That would be good
Bruh.
shit.
That'd be real good.
As for LA Knight, now I brought to you guys on my WrestleMania match card fantasy booking, on flipping the script. I would love to see John Cena versus LA Knight if LA Knight didn't have nothing to do. Dude, I mean, you could do, because a lot of people were saying Cena versus Logan Paul. Dude, Logan Paul don't need that. You can put Logan Paul in there against fucking Bad Bunny. Celebrity versus, who's the better celebrity wrestler? There you go. Fucking writes itself. So you could do a ton of, like, dude, don't waste John Cena's spot. Don't waste John Cena's spot. If he wanted to do something cool, and if you really wanted to do something for Cena, I would, top of my list would be LA Knight. I think that would be fantastic. But if you really wanted a match for Austin, you could just do LA Knight versus John Cena versus Stone Cold. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but it's interesting, bro. It is really interesting. So that leads me to our next story. Steve Austin. What's up?
Oh, God. I don't even know if Logan Paul can be at Mania this year. All this legal shit he's doing.
I heard something about him selling crypto or like scamming people or something like that.
Yeah, the little fucking like gambling or whatever app he made was a huge scam, and everyone he hired to make it were criminals, but he ain't know they were criminals. It's a horrible situation.
Damn. Logan
He
Paul
took
is
a
going to
massive
jail.
L.
And he's going to be in there with Vince.
He is, bro. They're gonna be cellmates.
All right, man. Brock Lesnar versus Stone Cold Steve Austin was pitched for WrestleMania 39. Whoever the hell came up to me and pitched that, I would have slapped the shit out of them. Dude, what the fuck? What? Bro.
Hospital? Like, what?
Stone Cold Steve Austin looks to be returning to the ring once more this April, and could come face-to-face with the Beast incarnate. During the latest edition of the Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer disputed a report from Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful that Steve Austin had been pitched a match against Universal Champion Roman Reigns, instead claiming the Rattlesnake it had actually been pitched to do the Rattlesnake versus Brock Lesnar. Do you want to kill this man? Honestly, there's so much shit you could do with Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. You can do Brock Lesnar versus Bronson Reed. Ooh, yeah. That's interesting.
Good one.
Right? You could do I don't know, you could do Brock Lesnar versus Logan Paul if you wanted to do something fun. Brock always worked better with little guys. That's if Logan Paul makes it to WrestleMania. But you could do Lesnar versus Gargano. Okay.
That'd be pretty good.
Dude, do you want to kill this? I can't remember. What did I have for Brock on my fantasy booking? I can't remember. It was
What
the hell?
Give me a minute. Gotta find Google Docs again. Drive. Mania card. I had Walter.
Yeah, I can't. Who the hell? I can't believe I can't remember what the hell. Let's see. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay, I had. Oh, Brock Lesnar versus Matt Riddle. What the fuck?
Yeah. Perfect match.
There's so much stuff you can do with Brock Lesnar to where he's not in there and he can actually wrestle against a guy who's not 58 years old.
Doesn't make sense, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't know. There's literally, again, I listed you off three, and Sir, even, Sir, I think Sir K, who was yours again? I'm sorry.
Walter.
4. We just gave you 4 great options, great fun options that where Brock Lesnar can actually work like Brock Lesnar, and be fine. Bronson Reed,
Literally.
Johnny Gargano, Walter, and Matt Riddle. Perfect. Why would you ever throw Stone Cold's name in that hat? Do you want him to die? Do you want him to get taken to fucking Suplex City? I don't.
Literally, bro. I really do not.
I don't know, man. I don't know. So, speaking of the Royal Rumble, WWE, one of WWE's partners, BT Sport, an official media partner of WWE, has dropped a huge tease that New Japan Pro Wrestling star Switchblade Jay White could make his heavily rumored impending WWE debut at the Royal Rumble this Saturday. In a tweet giving their 5 wildest predictions for WWE's first premium live event of 2023, BT Sport, WWE predicted that the Switchblade would follow the steps of AJ Styles in making his debut in the Royal Rumble match. Jay White has already conquered Japan. Next stop is WWE, says BT Sport.
No, man.
This would be cool. However, I think maybe it would ruin Japan's loser leaves Japan match, because I feel like it'd be very evident on who was leaving if Jay White debuts in the Royal Rumble, so it might ruin that. honestly, guys, I don't see this happening. And if it is happening, I don't know why BT Sport would come out and say
Just
that.
spoil it.
I see. If Jay White comes into WWE, first of all, the only thing about WWE, I feel like WWE is going to give him new music. I know they will.
It's so generic.
As to where I feel as if New Japan would, or sorry, AEW would, if Jay really wanted to keep the song, I feel like AEW could make something happen where they gave him the song.
I don't think so.
But WWE is going to give him new music. Who's to say he is still Switchblade? What if he's just Jay White?
Just Jay White. That'll be lame.
I don't know, man. I don't know. However, we don't know what WWE would do. Thankfully, they kind of kept all AJ Styles IP for him, the phenomenal one, so they kind of kept all that stuff. So hopefully it doesn't change for Jay White. Hopefully they let him be Switchblade Jay White, because that's just who he is, man. He's fucking Switchblade. Yeah. But I hope they don't try to make any little WWE fixes. But when it's little in WWE, it always goes a long way, man. It always goes a long way.
Yeah.
The little things really matter. But yeah, man. So that is that. And again, I don't know why they would ever tweet something like that out, especially if he is coming in. Don't put that in people's heads, bro. Why are you doing this?
Oh.
Like
Exactly,
with Cody,
bro.
why are you doing this?
They really don't know what the fuck a surprise is anymore, man. But I don't think that Jay White will be in it. He might be coming to the company, but I don't think in the Rumble.
I don't think so. So, yeah, that's what I was going to say, too. If Jay White comes into WWE, he is a night after WrestleMania guy. It's going to get a huge pop. It'll be fucking fantastic. It'll be great.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
Yeah, man. Hey, Joel. Miss you, man.
Hey.
Yeah, man. So that is so that is BT Sport being BT Sport. I believe these were the same people that were coming out with all the Cody stuff when he first debuted. It is BDJ. Yeah, man. Yeah, so yeah, this account is always wilding, bro. I don't know what's up with these people. But yes, I don't know why they would ever do that, man. Please keep Royal Rumble surprises. But yes,
literally, bro, please.
I do see Jay White coming in after WrestleMania. I feel like he's one of those guys who's a night after Mania type of debut, and it will be great because that is always the best Raw crowd of the year. The night after Mania, you get all the fucking smart marks there, and it's great. But yeah, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, so that is that with Switchblade. Speaking of people coming back to WWE, WWE is interested in bringing back the Authors of Pain, Akam Razor, and Paul Ellering. Dude.
I like that a lot. That's a good team, man. That's one of my favorites from that NXT era.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, with the Switchblade stuff, yes, BT Sport is not, WWE does have, no control over them. But if I was WWE, I'd be like, man, why? Like, leave the predicting to, the podcasters and the content creators and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And then do what you did for Cody and, talk your shit afterwards. Cody Rhodes is WWE. We all know all that stuff they did. But, yeah, man, leave it to the content creators. I mean, I know they want content for themselves, but like, come on now.
Come on, brother.
So yeah, man, WWE has discussed bringing back the Authors of Pain and Paul Ellering per Fightful. The pair haven't wrestled in almost 3 years and have created their own WES promotion. I can't remember what it was. Wrestling Entertainment Service or something like that. It was called something real weird. WES promotion last year, however, canceled their debut show.
Damn.
That's going to be a little awkward for some of the people that were supposed to be there, and they dipped because...
Damn, bro, you canceled on us.
Yeah. So that was that, and a lot... well, granted, a lot of people did it as a favor anyway, because they just, they knew them and they were friends from WWE or whatever, but this is great. The Authors of Pain, although sometimes they were a little scary with their... very reckless tag team maneuver some of the time. They were good. They were good, man. They were really good, and they were really improving. They were really improving, and they could have had a great thing going, man. They could have had a great thing going, and WWE just fucked them all up. But to see them back under Triple H, I think would be very enjoyable. They were a very enjoyable tag team. They were really good, man. They were.
Definitely, man. Definitely. I hope they do come back, man. I really hope they do.
No question, man. No question. I'd love to see them back. That's another team I think would be a great night after WrestleMania debut.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
So that is the news on the Authors of Pain, man. And next we got some... Actually, this is a decent time to go over to a different story. Let's jump over to the AEW side of things for just a second here. Contracts, man. Contracts coming up. People coming to WWE. People leaving where they're at now. That leads us in perfectly to Brian Cage. Brian Cage's AEW contract will expire soon. According to Sean Ross Sapp, behind Fightful's paywall, Brian Cage's contract is set to expire in a matter of weeks. It is not known whether he has signed a new deal with AEW. Brian Cage signed with AEW in 2020, and his current deal is set to expire unless an extension is reached, Fightful has learned. Cage's contract is set to expire in a matter of weeks, Fightful has learned. Why do they keep putting Fightful has learned? Cage's deal was set to expire last year as well. Before his option year was picked up by All Elite Wrestling. We were told at the end of that time, Cage was pleasantly surprised as he did not expect to have his option picked up after not being on TV for months.
Oh man.
Do you see Brian Cage leaving or going, or staying or going?
If he's staying, he's going to ROH fully. But if he's leaving, I could see that too. I don't think we'll see him on AEW television that much anymore. He's either going to go to ROH or go to WWE. Man, I could really see either or, to be honest.
Definitely. I feel Brian Cage is going to WWE. I don't know why I feel that. Maybe it's a little different because of all the Saudi Arabia news and stuff like that. Maybe our people a little more skeptical. They want to give it some time. But I could see Brian Cage maybe signing like a couple month deal with Ring of Honor or AEW or whatever. And I could see him doing that to kind of test the waters and see what happens in WWE. But Brian Cage is... I don't know why. Brian Cage has always struck me as one of those guys I could see in WWE. Or not in WWE, but more so under Triple H. I could see Brian Cage being a guy that Triple H would want to utilize. But, yeah.
Yeah, I could see that, man. I could definitely see that.
Yeah. I could see them putting Brian Cage with a team like the Authors of Pain. If you wanted to do some kind of group, or I could see them having Brian Cage just sell a solo act and And you know, I think Brian Cage under their system, I actually don't think would be too bad. We always say the same thing about Lance Archer too. Brian Cage is another one. I think WWE would be the move for guys like that, because I don't know what the problem is in AEW, but it's just not going, man.
It
Yeah,
just doesn't work out, I guess.
definitely, bro. So yeah, man. So that is the news. That is the news on Brian Cage. It looks like his contract should be up rather shortly. It seems like in a matter of weeks. So it should be interesting, man. It should be very interesting. Nikita Lyons. Nikita Lyons, man. A lot of people's favorite in NXT, for the right reasons or not.
Yeah.
She tweeted out, ACL and meniscus are torn. This comeback is personal. Thank you to all who consistently show love and genuine support. It means the world to me. Those of you who don't see the vision, thank you too. Stay your ass right there. This is just another life lesson needed to teach. Love. Yeah, man. So
Man, it sucks.
it looks like Nikita Lyons is on the shelf. I don't watch NXT. I don't know if Nikita Lyons is good. Maybe some of you guys who watch NXT could fill in the blanks for me. I don't. From what I believe, I don't know if this is just bias, but from what I believe, she's not too bad. Now again, I don't know if that's just people liking what they're watching.
Kirsten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, I mean, this sucks for her, man, and I hope she gets I hope she has a great recovery, and I hope she can get back in no time, man. But yeah, that's a pretty serious injury, man. It's a pretty serious injury, so I hope she's all good by the end of it, man.
Definitely, man. Definitely, I hope so.
Definitely, man. Okada. No, we're not talking about Okada absolutely kicking the shit out of that guy. We're talking about
That shit was amazing.
bro. Oh man.
Bro,
Cause
beating his ass, bro.
bro, he really was, bro. Dude, he was
He
giving
beat
that
the fuck
man
out of
the
dude.
business, bro. He was not messing around. All right, so
He really was.
Kazuchika Okada wants a cross-promotional World Cup with WWE and AEW. Very, very cool, man. While speaking to... Oh, it'd be amazing. While speaking to Tokyo Sports, Kazuchika Okada shared his own pitch for a cross-promotional World Cup tournament. The 35-year-old wrestler is even ready to approach Triple H and Tony Khan with the idea. It would be interesting to have a Wrestling World Cup. It would be fun to have a big event on a global scale, and we could have a tag team of Okada and Nakamura or Naito to see fight for their country. If necessary, I will go see Tony Khan and Triple H.
Would this be a tag team World Cup? I'm assuming then, if he says that.
What I'm thinking... So originally I thought a big tournament, but what I'm thinking is almost like the Olympics where you're fighting for your country type thing.
Oh, I get what it is. Just people.
Right. So nobody from America will face somebody American. Nobody from Japan will face somebody that's Japanese. You know, it'll just be, you know, Japanese versus American, American versus Dutch, you know, like it'll be all different. So I'm really messing with this idea, and Okada would genuinely be pretty goated. You know, I do have to say, man, Okada wasn't my cup of tea when I first found out about him in 2016. He wasn't my cup of tea, man. But over the years, I have genuinely grown a great appreciation for his work. I think Okada is fantastic.
Truly, man. Imagine tournament, Okada, Osprey, Omega, Seth, AJ, Finn,
Come on,
fucking
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole,
Imagine a
fucking
tag team
Daniel
tournament.
Bryan,
Oh,
Young Bucks, FTR, God, fucking
Usos.
Usos. Oh
Ugh.
man, that shit would go so nuts,
Dude,
bro.
it
I
would,
would love
bro.
this.
It
I
would.
would love
You
this
could
idea, man.
you could mess around and get Ethan Page back with Josh Alexander, have the North. I mean, bro, the opportunities would be endless. You could have like a Bullet Club reunion type thing, but you could do like a Civil War, like the American part
That'd
of
be
Bullet
sick.
Club versus like the Canadian part or whatever. Shit would be sick, man.
That shit would be so sick, man. I would love a tournament. Okada, he knows what's up, man. He really does.
Yes, bro. Okada versus Seth Rollins, Okada versus Adam Cole, Okada versus Hangman. Um, Opportunities are endless, bro. Opportunities are endless. Okada versus Sami Zayn. I mean, come on. Imagine getting Roman Reigns in the mix of that.
Be pretty good, bro. Bobby Lashley in there would be
Oh
sick.
man. Ooh.
Walter,
Oh man.
give me some
Bro.
Walter and Osprey, some Walter and
Yes,
Kenny.
bro. Oh, you get
Yeah,
Walter in there with
that shit would be fire.
get Walter in there with like Wardlow or something, Samoa Joe and
Oh,
Walter. Dude, ooh, that shit would be too fucking good, man. That shit would be too good.
that should be too fire.
Yes, that would yeah, that would just be fantastic. Imagine getting like a guy like Zack Sabre Jr. or Will Ospreay in the mix with some of them WWE guys, man. Um,
Mm.
Will Ospreay and Seth Rollins. I mean, didn't they have some Twitter beef a couple years ago? Shit would be great.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
would be great.
Getting fucking
You
beat
could get
down.
some like odd pairings, like that we haven't seen in a while, like AJ Styles and like the Bucks or something.
I was gonna say, you could get the bar back in there. I think they could really do cool
Yeah.
stuff
Kings of
again. That could be
Wrestling,
really cool. I love
Chris Hero, get
Kings
some
of
indie
Wrestling
people in
too.
there. Oh man.
Ooh, that shit would be fire, bro. I love that idea.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Even the women's side of things, bro. You get Mercedes back in there with some of her old peers from WWE. You get you get her in there with some people from AEW, Mercedes and Britt, Mercedes and Tony, Jamie. Opportunities are endless, bro. And then you can use some other talent from like if you wanted to use like a Jordan Grace from Impact or something like that, because God all knows we ain't going over to Impact. You're gonna have to send them to us. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, you better send them over here. We ain't going over there 'cause
no, hell
I ain't
no.
catching nothing. You better bring your ass over here.
I think that's a great idea. I think it's very far fetched, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's just not
Because
realistic, sadly. Especially
yeah,
if Vince is coming back.
yes, that's the thing. That's the thing that blocks all of this. That's the thing that blocks all of this is the chance that Vince McMahon could possibly come back to the company is what sucks. Uh Bell,
It'd be
that's a great
fire.
one. Becky Lynch and Jamie Hayter, Bailey and Jamie Hayter. I mean, this shit would just be fire,
Ripley
man.
and Jamie Hader.
Whew.
That shit would be fire.
Yeah, it really Bianca Belair and Ember Moon, Athena, you know.
We
Some
get Oscar and Kari Sane.
oh, oh man, great
That shit
stuff.
he
You could put Asuka in the ring with some of AEW's Joshis to make them look fucking ridiculous. Put
makes
Asuka
famous
in there.
fools.
Put Asuka in there with what's her name? Riho. And watch how look at the
Good
difference between Joshis.
old mid-hole. Fucking
Golly. So, yeah, man. All right. Didn't want to talk about this man. Tired of talking about this man. In fact, I hate talking about this man. It's good news, though. Well, the first one is.
eh, yeah.
Bloomberg confirms that WWE shareholder Carol Cassell and Crystal LaVale have officially sued Vince McMahon. This is the third lawsuit in less than 1 month. The lawsuit comes from Vince McMahon's alleged historic pay money in NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, to cover up sexual harassment allegations. Yes, this is amazing. Keep piling them on. Keep fucking piling them on him. Please. This is beautiful to see, man. Just bury this motherfucker in lawsuits, man.
At least until the week after Mania, bro, at least.
You're all good, Bell. You're all good.
Yeah.
It is all good. Yes, I know. Trust me. I am so sick of talking about this fucking motherfucker, man.
Literally, bro.
But unfortunately, this is what we do. Not unfortunately. Well, unfortunately, we have to cover Vince's news, but, you know, this is what we do, man. We cover the news, so we got to talk about it, but golly, am I fucking tired of talking about this dude. And it gets worse, unfortunately. I should have started off with the bad news, but here we go. The Wrestling Observer just confirmed that Vince McMahon is working from the WWE offices on the WWE sale. PW Insider confirms Vince McMahon was at the company headquarters this week. However, Meltzer confirms that he's no longer the same Vince he ever was.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Bro's gonna be sitting in that office watching Rumble like, wait. Where's The Rock?
Oh,
Hold up.
Whoa.
Whoa. Where's Rock? Who is this Sami Zayn again? I don't remember him.
This is the Johnny Knoxville guy. Bro.
Oh, why is he in here? What's he doing, Roman? Oh, dude, it's over with, bro. He's gonna be watching SmackDown tonight. He's gonna be like, now are they talking about that Knoxville? The guy that fakes Knoxville for? Why are they talking about him?
Who is Uncle
Dude.
Howdy?
Who the
is
hell
this?
is that? What the
Is
hell is
that Bray
Wyatt doing? Why
Wyatt?
is he here? Is that Braun? Oh, what?
Where's this train noise, damn it? Although,
that's the only thing
that is the only thing, yes, that is the only thing I want to see back. Watching Braun Strowman run like a fucking child to train sounds is some of the best fucking television I've ever seen.
So bad, I
that
love
was
it.
horrible, bro. Just run into some fucking train noises.
I'm like a damn fool.
Oh, man. Not to mention, he's fucking not fast at all. He's just running. So Meltzer confirms that he's no longer the same Vince he ever was. This one, if he wasn't the same Vince he ever was, he would have never came back. Let's just get that straight. This one does not go to work extremely early and leave extremely late from the office. Otherwise, because his only function is to work on sales, because he's limited to the office doing that, and then he leaves.
Just wait until he's tired of that.
This is, to answer Durante's question, I believe they're repackaging her right now. I believe they're repackaging Asuka right now. So she would be good. She would be good to face Charlotte at WrestleMania. If Charlotte don't got an opponent, you could have Asuka get that win back.
Truly.
At Mania. But this is this is not good. I mean, you know, it is good in the terms of it is good in the terms of he's only there working on a sale, but I mean, how much longer is that going to last? I mean, it went from he's retired to now he's back, but he's only on the board, but now he's executive chairman in the board, but he's not at the headquarters. Now he's at the headquarters. So it's just, it's slowly but surely just creeping its way up the ladder. And it's undeniable. It is undeniable. You got to be a fucking idiot to not see this shit, man. You have to be.
It sucks, man, but it's what's gonna happen, bro. It's the
Yep.
path we're going on.
Yep. And it is just it is horrible, man. It is horrible. We're creeping up the ladder. Meltzer, bro, do you need to go on a vacation, bro? I don't know, dude. Man needs some peace of mind for a little bit. There is absolutely no way that you typed out or said the words, "This is not the same Vince." Again, if he was not the same Vince, he would be at home right now, probably telling his new girlfriend and how he fucking evaded 40 years of prison. That's it. What the
Come on, dog. Ugh.
Horrible. Fucking horrible, man. Yeah, so that is the news on Vince McMahon unfortunately being back to headquarters. It's only a matter of time until he's fucking sticking his dirty fucking hands all over creative. Honestly, bro, like, dude, link me to your fucking dealer, bro. What the fuck are you on? Not the same Vince. What?
Cap. It's always the same Vince. It'll always be the same.
Always. This is never not the same Vince. All right, man. So, moving over to CM Punk. That's right. Our buddy is back in the news.
No.
CM Punk is believed to have been, and I quote, put on ice by Tony Khan, as there has been no talk of him being released, but there haven't been any ideas presented for him. That seems to indicate that contract buyouts are no longer happening, via Dave Meltzer on the Wrestling Observer newsletter. This is interesting. It seems like we're at a standstill. It seems like we're at a point of, what does everybody else want to do?
I think what Tony Khan's really doing here is like looking at the rest of the roster, see how they would react, testing the waters in terms of questions and their opinions, man. But I think if he is coming back, I think they already got a plan. If he's coming back, they're gonna do CMFTR, the easy plan, perfect plan. I would love it, and I think all main parties would be down. They just got to get the entire rest of the roster's reaction to that, because there is people that don't like his ass, and there's a good amount of people that do, and there's a good amount of people that don't give a fuck. So you gotta see who the people that don't like him are and test it from there.
Yeah, definitely,
And
bro.
plus, him being put on ice is probably just a break for Punk from everything, from the legal stuff, from the injury stuff.
And then it's interesting too with Colt Cabana working as a producer in AEW.
It's very interesting. How's that gonna work? You know, he ain't gonna play. If Colt Cabana ain't gonna produce a CM Punk match.
Yeah.
So that's interesting, man.
Yeah, man. So that is that's the latest on CM Punk, and like I said, I feel like we're at a standstill, like I said, to see what others want, to see, like you said, who likes him, who doesn't like him, you know, this and that. So it's interesting, man. It's interesting to see what exactly they're going to do here, because you know, we're only getting closer to his recovery date. So and you know, I think obviously the easy plan is to have, you know, CMFTR versus the Elite. However, the thing is, a lot of people complained about, and you honestly can see it, the House of Black being snubbed here by all of this. You're not seeing them on TV as much. You know, it's kind of just been, you know, where it is, but what if the House of Black were the beneficiaries of the Elite, being cost the trios titles. What if CMFTR cost the Elite the titles? I think that's a good way to set up a feud, as well as having the House of Black get some pelts. So I don't know, man. It's interesting, and like I said, I feel like we're just at a point where he's kind of testing the waters, and we're kind of seeing how everybody else feels. How do the Bucks feel about this? How does the Elite feel about this? How does the locker room feel about this? What about Chris Jericho? Your main guys, MJF, all these people. How do they feel about this type thing? I feel like that's where we're at.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
All right, man. More AEW news. AEW has signed a streaming deal with DAZN. AEW have announced that they have agreed to a streaming deal with DAZN in 42 countries across Europe and Asia. Deal will include pay-per-views, UK not among countries included. This was the statement that was posted. All right, man. So here it is. DAZN announces multi-year, multi-territory exclusive broadcast deal with All Elite Wrestling. January 26th, DAZN Group announced that it has secured exclusive broadcast rights to top American professional wrestling promotion All Elite Wrestling in a multi-year agreement that will bring its premium matches and entertainment to DAZN subscribers in 42 markets across Europe and Asia. AEW is the new professional wrestling league taking the world by storm with its meteoric rise, record high ratings, world-class roster, and highly entertaining product. AEW star-studded roster includes Jericho, Bryan, MJF, Mox, Hayter, Saraya, The Elite, Darby Allin, Sting, Orange Cassidy, Britt Baker, Claudio, Adam Cole, The Acclaimed, Jungle Boy, Samoa Joe, Tony Storm, Athena, Ricky Starks, Wardlow, and Powerhouse Hobbs. Further bolstering its global pop culture infiltration, AEW has launched impressive connections of video games, action figures, trading cards, merchandise, and more. Effective immediately, the Red Hot promotion will add more than 200 events annually to DAZN's ever-growing schedule, including AEW Dynamite every Wednesday, AEW Rampage every Friday, Battle of the Belts 4 times a year, AEW pay-per-views 4 times a year. I thought that was interesting. AEW Dark Elevation every Monday, and AEW Dark every Tuesday. The introduction of AEW's DAZN schedule is a major addition to the breadth of multi-sport content available on the platform, and further comments DAZN as a growing global home of combat sports. AEW will be available on DAZN in the following countries. Now you're going to notice I am going to skip over a lot of countries here, but you get the point. Bulgaria, Croatia, Finland. Huh?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Finland, Greece, Iceland, Hungary, Hungary, whatever the hell it is. I said Hungary.
No, it is Hungary.
Oh, what did I say? Hungary? Oh,
Hungary.
Iceland, Jersey, Latvia, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Serbia, Slovakia, Slovenia, Sweden, Turkey, and the most important one, let's look at you. I do not see United States, Ukraine, and Uzbekistan, whatever the fuck it is. Man.
So if you got war in Ukraine, bro, it's Wednesday night, you can watch Dynamite, bro. Leave the pain.
Bro, why are you getting another fucking streaming deal that is not for your United States watchers. What is so good about BR Live, bro? And you know what? Where was that? Oh, that was another interesting thing. AEW pay-per-views 4 times a year? Huh? Oh, maybe they won't show Forbidden Door because New Japan doesn't have a deal with them?
That could be very well too. Plus, I mean, I don't think Forbidden Door is ever really like a legit like yearly pay-per-view like on paper. I think it's just if we can do it, we'll do it. Also, with like, I feel just like that's how Forbidden Door works in the company. Like, it's technically not an official pay-per-view until it just happens, because you never know what's scheduling this and this and that.
Yeah.
So. But I think that does make sense too. That they just don't have access to full gear, man. And
Dude.
like, I get what they're trying to do with this thing. Like, you technically do have PR Live in the States, and the other countries do need a way to watch this. Watch this company.
Right.
The only country that I swear to God, bro, we're the only ones that gotta pay $50 to watch
bro.
this shit.
Seriously.
But like, what about us, bro? Fuck BR Live.
BR
Fuck
Live
BR Live, bro.
sucks.
Dude, it's so bad. It is horrible, man. Horrendous. Just get your own app, and you don't need to worry about none of this.
Absolutely atrocious.
I
I
don't get it,
fucking
man.
hate that app, man. I hate that app, dude, with a passion. Bro, the US, the UK, and Canada is where majority, and maybe Japan, majority of your watchers are coming from. Bro, why? And I'm not, I'm not mad that these other these other countries are getting a way to watch this shit. But why aren't you fucking tackling the problem for your main audience? BR Live sucks. I would like Tony Khan to try to fucking watch one of his pay-per-views off Bleacher Report Live and see how fucking horrendous it is. It is atrocious.
It doesn't work on Roku. It doesn't work on Fire TV. We literally have to stream it from a cell phone to a TV. Is how we watch our fucking pay-per-views half the time.
Like
It's
I
a
said,
horrible system.
it's horrible. Like I said on the Full Gear review, I could not live tweet with you guys because I had to airdrop my stream of Full Gear to my TV. I had to airplay it to my TV, and I couldn't use my phone the whole night. I couldn't. It just had to sit there and play it so we could watch it on the fucking TV. But dude, enough is enough, bro. If you weren't gonna put this shit on Honor Club, you should, dude. Horrendous, bro. Actually horrendous. Everybody else gets to just pay a subscription, but majority of their viewers, their most important crowd of viewers, has to watch on for $50. Come on now.
A horrible app nonetheless. Now, if I had to pay $50 on an app that worked, oh well, I have a fucking job, I don't give a fuck. But like, dog, the app sucks. We pay $50 and it don't fucking work.
Horrible. Absolutely horrible, man. I gotta stream not legally to watch every AEW show. The ITV deal sucks. There's no way to watch. Dude, honestly, and it's like, I mean, if that's what it comes to, like, it's not your fault when their fucking app sucks, bro. Like, we have the same problems here in Chicago, Illinois, man. It is atrocious. Like I said, I have to airplay the shit from my phone, which means I can't live tweet with you guys. And my phone just sits there. So when there's a fucking boring match on, I don't have anything to do. I can't play on my fucking phone. I have to watch the garbage. I have to fucking sit through Jade Cargill matches, man. I really do. And it hurts me. It really does.
That blows.
Ugh, atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. Yeah, so that is not your fault at all. Get a better app, and then they can complain. But until then, oh
Exactly.
well. All right, man. So, our last bit of news before we move to the predictions, WWE 2K23. All right, man. We brought you guys the cover last week. Well, got some more covers, man. Here they are on your screen. You have the cross-gen / regular edition on your left-hand side with John Cena in the outdated green gear, doing the "You Can't See Me," solid. It is what it is. Then we move over to the deluxe
Pretty
edition.
generic.
Bro.
That's got to be one of the best covers ever made.
This cover is easily in my top 3. Easily. This cover is so fucking good. I can't even begin to describe. All right, man.
Oh, I swear to God.
And the last cover is also in my top 3. The Icon Edition. Holy shit. I don't want to hear a motherfucker complaining about these covers. I know it's John Cena and you want a current star on, but dude, if you give me covers like this, I can't complain, bruh. I just can't. I mean, at least it's not Stone Cold or The Rock or Goldberg or something. It's fucking John Cena. But bruh, man, these are some nice ass covers. Who was making these covers before this?
I swear to God.
Who made that
Look at
2K20 cover? That's what I want to
I
know.
swear to God. Who just put some PNGs on a background with the 2K logo and fucking published it?
These covers are absolutely beautiful.
Fire.
All right, man, so let's go over the details. So, the standard edition, cross-gen edition of the game will be released. Now, that one is the one on the far left. Will be released on March 17th with early access to the game for deluxe and icon editions on March 14th. So the regular John Cena cover, the regular edition, you will get that on March 17th, as to where the deluxe edition and the icon edition will be available on March 14th. The game will include a showcase mode featuring John Cena and some of his biggest moments over his 20-year career. Apparently, you're going to be able to play as his opponents. What I would have liked is because John Cena, suffered, some pretty big losses that they're going to show. How cool would it be if you played as John Cena and wrote those wrongs and it won the match, and they almost kind of fantasy booked his future?
That'd be cool. Yeah, switch it up. That'd be cool.
That would be pretty cool. But I'm okay with playing as, different people. You know what I mean? And just trying to, and I hope it is the most cracked out version of John Cena, where he is just damn near impossible to beat. That will be so fun.
Oh, I swear to God, I hope so, man. I hope so.
Seriously, dude. Seriously. So, War Games comes to the game with 3 versus 3 and 4 versus 4 single player or multiplayer matches. It's about fucking time. It is about time. How long? It has been 6 years since War Games was announced. And you are giving it to us in 2K23.
The game, I probably won't even be buying, bro. Yeah. Come on, dog. Come on.
All right, man. My faction will give the ability to players to take their faction online and compete for global dominance, with new themed packs and goals rolling out throughout the year. My Rise returns with a few additional features. Universe Mode is back with a few additional features. Creation Suite returns, with players now gaining the ability to use custom arenas online. And I also heard custom entrances were back.
Yeah, the advanced entrances are back. Thank God.
Bruh. And last but not least, GM Mode, with new general managers as well as the ability to create custom GMs. Obviously, as they did last year. Custom GMs, the mode will also include multiple seasons, additional show options, expanded match types, and match cards. More news on GM Mode. There are more GMs to choose from, additional show options, multiple seasons, expanded match cards, and more match types for up to 4 players. This is what I absolutely hate. 2K is never fucking transparent on whether the players are local and if they are online. Now, what did they do last year when they weren't transparent? We didn't get it. They weren't transparent. They said you can play with a friend, just to find out that it was local play. Every time they're not completely transparent, they're hiding something. If this was for... Now, again, we don't know. This very well could be 4 players online. But if 2K has a track record for anything, this means 4 players local instead of 2 players local. What is it gonna fucking take? I'm telling you, if this game is ever purchased, it's going to be how I got 2K20 for fucking $10. But other than that, this game isn't getting purchased, man. This game isn't getting purchased for me.
I feel like it is local, man, because I feel like if it was online, they would announce that like crazy in all caps. GM Mode online.
And you know
Play
what?
with your friends across the country.
Yep. And you know what? GM Mode in the old Raw vs. SmackDowns was local play, but at least it was fucking fun. At least it was fun. The game in 2K22, GM Mode in 2K22, it not only is it hard as fuck, you cannot book whatever you want. You have to be graded, and it is not fucking fun at all. I would rather play Universe Mode. It is not fun whatsoever. Not to mention, you can't even play online. Again, at least in the old Raw vs. SmackDown games, sure, it's only local play, but at least it's fucking fun. I mean, come on.
Games are fucking old. I don't even expect online play with those. Dude, it is 2023, and you still don't have online play for this shit. And bro, even if they did, to be honest, it still would have been ass, bro, because 2K online servers are some of the worst gaming servers I've ever played on.
Absolutely
Horrible servers. Or literally, you can't even play 2K22 anymore. It doesn't work. It literally just doesn't work.
You want to use a custom superstar? Crash.
Crash.
You want to download Chris Jericho? Crash.
Crash.
I mean, you want to put a custom show in your Universe Mode? Crash. You want to put a custom championship in your Universe Mode? Crash. I mean, crash. I mean, come on, man.
Like, big dog. It don't make sense, bro.
It doesn't, bro. This game, man, again, you know, they didn't specify, but if 2K has a track record for anything, they are telling you 4 players and people are going to get excited. And now, you know, if the game is 4 players online, I probably will end up picking it up anyway, because even if the mode is shit, playing with you guys is just generally fun. Now I'm getting that motherfucker on a sale, don't get me wrong. I'm not paying full price, but playing with you guys is fun regardless. I'm saying right now, if this game is not online, which it most likely won't be, I'm either getting it at $10 or I'm just not getting it at all. That's just what it is.
Exactly,
That's just what it is. And I probably won't get it at all. If I do end up getting it, I will probably just have a mad itch to play a wrestling game. But hopefully by then we'll have AEW's game who will scratch that itch, because I'm just not. I mean, it's ridiculous at this point, bro. It is 2023. When I used to play NBA 2K all the time when I was in middle school, me and my buddy constantly used to play My League online. The fact that it's available in a 2K game, in an NBA 2K game, and they can't do the same for wrestling fans is criminal. It's criminal. Why is it available in one game but it's not in the other? And My League is pretty much the equivalent to My GM for NBA. I mean, come on, man. Come on.
Makes no sense, man. It really does. It really doesn't.
So that is all the news that we have for WWE 2K23, man. And that is
It's scary. I don't think it'll be that good.
Yes, me neither, bro. The odds of me not getting it are very likely, I'm feeling.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Yes, I don't know, man. I don't know. So, Royal Rumble predictions. Royal Rumble predictions, man. Ooh. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting, man. All right, let's start you guys off with the women's Royal Rumble match. I don't know why, but I just did this in like a match order type fashion.
Why not?
So we're starting with a Rumble. We're going to end with a Rumble. So the women's Royal Rumble match, man. Got any surprises, you think? I guess we'll start off with that.
Damn, who the fuck could be in the women's Rumble?
I don't know. I don't think they have that many people announced, so they're going to have to do something, I feel.
Dude, I can't think of a surprise. I don't know about these women, bro. It's WWE women's division at this point is pointless.
Yeah,
Who hasn't been on TV in a minute? Dude, I couldn't fucking tell you, man. I don't know. Dude, even coming up to this predictions, I didn't think about the women's match at all. I haven't thought a single thing about this women's match. Oh, yeah, that would be nice.
That would
be nice. I don't know if it's possible, but that would be nice. Especially because who she's facing. You know what I mean?
Bell, I feel the same. I feel the same way, man. Very excited for the first time for a Royal Rumble. But man, the Rumble anxiety is through the roof this year, man.
Telling you, man. I'm gonna be real. I don't have any surprises I could think of, bro. I don't know who the fuck we got on the show for the women. Please no, not Mickey James. I mean, it's possible, it's likely, but shit, I don't want to see fucking Impact shit.
You don't want to see hardcore country, man.
I do not. I'm just fucking predict the winner. Dude, I don't even feel like. I'm just say Rhea Ripley, man. She's white hot. She's the most intriguing woman in that company right now. I would just do Rhea Ripley, man. I don't fucking know. I didn't even think about this match.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. So, for a couple surprises, I think I got Asuka coming back. I feel like they're gonna put Chelsea Green in there for a surprise thing. The Bellas would be hilarious after their live stream, but I don't think they'll be put in there.
I think they might have scrapped. No, I don't think they'll be at that show.
And my prediction at the end of the day is gonna be Rhea Ripley. I'm gonna go ahead and say Rhea Ripley for the Royal Rumble win this year, man. So yeah.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
And next we have this masterpiece of a match, this masterful storyline between Alexa Bliss and Bianca Belair. Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I don't know if Uncle Howdy's gonna come and see what's going on with them, or man, I don't know. I honestly don't know at this point. But I do see Bianca Belair absolutely. There's absolutely no way Bianca Belair is losing this, and I
No.
believe that she will be challenged by Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Bianca.
Definitely, man. Sam, I'll go with Bianca, man. I mean, it's obvious win here. Alexa's not fucking beating her. I don't know how she's gonna lose, but she's gonna fucking lose. And there you go, man. And I'm really realizing now I have not thought about anything besides the men's Royal Rumble match about this pay-per-view.
Me too,
Dude, I
bro.
haven't thought about any of these fucking matches, bro. I really
Yeah,
haven't, man.
yeah,
But
and
it's obvious Bianca win.
absolutely. And one thing I absolutely love, man, unless they add Cross versus Mysterio, which I don't think they will.
Damn, look at that, man.
If
Nice
this
and
was
short and
Vince
sweet.
McMahon, oh,
Oh my god, we begin fucking 8 matches plus the 2 Rumble matches, so 10.
plus 2 other matches on the fucking pre-show.
If you get fucking everyone would be on the show somehow.
Yes, absolutely.
Good lord.
And in the next match, we have the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match. Actually, I don't know if you guys care or anything, but tomorrow I actually have some Mountain Dew Pitch Black that I have not tried yet. So tomorrow, for the Royal Rumble review, we will be doing a taste test. See how it is, man. See what's up. Normally I don't drink Mountain Dew, but I figured what the fuck, it goes in line with the Royal Rumble. So I picked some up, man. LA Knight versus Bray Wyatt in a pitch black match.
Whatever that is, man. I think my prediction, I don't know exactly what's gonna happen, but my winner prediction, I think, is gonna be LA Knight, man. I don't know if Uncle Howdy is gonna screw over Wyatt, or Wyatt's gonna go crazy and screw over himself or something. But I think this is gonna be not a legit L for Wyatt, but a self L for Bray Wyatt. Something's gonna happen where it's gonna set him on a course for something. And I think LA Knight beating him in whatever this match might be is gonna be that path.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. Oh yes, I believe you are correct, Bell. I believe Cross and Mysterio is happening tonight. But as for the pitch black match, I think they've been doing this stuff with LA Knight where he's been in like black rooms and then like he'll turn around and somebody's just standing there with the mask. So I think this will happen a lot, and either LA Knight loses by like an outside interference, or Bray Wyatt just kind of gets caught up in Uncle Howdy stuff or whatever. Maybe Uncle Howdy costs him the match. Uh,
Yeah.
so this one's kind of tough, man. I think I'm gonna go ahead and say LA Knight, man.
Hey man, Sam, I just have a feeling that's how the storyline is gonna go overall. I don't know the details yet, but
Definitely, man, definitely. And the next match, Roman Reigns. My fucking mouse won't move. Okay, Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. Man, this is what I'm excited for, man. This is what I'm excited for. I'm excited to see what the hell happens here with the bloodline and Sami Zayn, man. What is going to happen to Sami Zayn? I'm very, 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 very interested to see what happens. But regardless, I do think obviously this is Roman Reigns' win for sure, man.
definitely, man, definitely, it's obvious, an obvious Roman win, man. But it's gonna be interesting to see how he wins. Is he just gonna beat him, or is Sami Zayn gonna be tested and have to choose to cost his former best friend a world title, man? Is he
Yeah.
willing to do that? is the real question because it could also go away where no matter what, Roman's winning this match. So it could go away where even though Sami Zayn can't fuck over KO, he'll still lose. You know what I mean? So either way, man, either way, it's gonna be a Roman Reigns win.
No question, man. No question. So, and then in the main event, we have the men's Royal Rumble match, and man, this one's gonna be interesting, bro. I am excited for this match. I am very excited for this match. I cannot wait to see what happens with Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens and the Royal Rumble. I absolutely love when wrestling makes you excited and makes it to where you can't wait to see what's about to go down, man. So this is gonna get interesting, man. Interesting. But in the end, I'm gonna go ahead and say Cody Rhodes takes my prediction for this match, and my runner up's gonna be Sami Zayn, man.
Definitely, man. Definitely. My prediction is definitely Cody Rhodes, man. I hope so. I've been making jokes, and I feel it in the back of my mind that The Rock is gonna win, but I'm be hopeful, and I'm gonna give it to Cody. Now, as much as I'm down for Sammy to win, I'm perfectly fine with that. If I'm doing the predictions, my number two sadly has to be The Rock. It's just how it is.
Yeah.
It's just how it is, bro. But my hopeful prediction is Cody Rhodes, man, and I would be perfectly fine. Perfectly fine with Sami Zayn. Either one, I'm happy, bro. But Dwayne is also very likely, man. It's just a sad fact, bro. Motherfucker is sadly
Yep.
likely.
So, any surprises you think we'll be seeing
I
tomorrow
don't
night?
think we'll see Jay White, man. Plus,
No.
with, New Japan's history with Mr. fucking Anderson over there, I don't think they want to deal with the double duty shit. Especially with WWE, they're sick of that shit. I already know it. Um, I'm surprised, man. If you're talking about from within the company, I could see like a Tyler Bate. I could see a couple people from NXT, maybe Cameron Grimes, maybe, or
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
be a cool one, maybe Braun Breaker. Even though he's still champ, that could still be cool. Seeing the NXT champ on the main roster is always pretty cool. So
Andrade
I'd be
did it,
down.
and Adam Cole, I believe.
Exactly, exactly, man. I'd be down for that, man. Um, some non WWE people, maybe that's where we see the first hint of sanity. Maybe one of those guys will be in that match
It's
to
true.
cause some chaos. Um, dang, who haven't they got? Who's available?
If Chelsea Green is in it, I could see Matt Cardona being in the Royal Rumble, as like a
Oh, sure.
fun little, surprise or whatever. Um,
I
but
can see that. I can see Cardona.
other than
Sad.
that, man, oh my god. Yeah. Other than that, man, I'm not too sure,
Too
man. I'm
sure.
not too sure. Yeah, you could definitely, see the possibility of Johnny Gargano coming back in the Rumble. You could Randy Orton. We'll
Randy Orton.
probably see Matt Riddle come back in the
I
Rumble.
think so. Mm-hmm.
From his suspension, but I could also very well see Orton coming back in
Yeah.
the Rumble. I think that would be a amazing, amazing moment. Unfortunately, not yet for Big E. Um,
No.
he's
Sadly.
yeah, he's not even at the 1 year mark in his recovery process yet. So unfortunately, it won't be Big E. He won't be in there. But it's definitely interesting.
It
It's
is,
definitely
man.
interesting to think about it, man, because I feel like I'm not thinking of so many people that will be there, and it could be a pretty cool moment.
It definitely can be, bro. It definitely can be. I'm interested, man. This is the match that's really the only match I've been thinking about, man. So I just hope it goes well, man. I really hope it does.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. Yeah, man. So that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious podcast, man. This has been episode 146. This has been episode 146 of the news, man. And on this episode, obviously, we have the Royal Rumble predictions here for you guys, man. Keep in mind, we will be live tomorrow night after the Royal Rumble for the Royal Rumble official review, man. So we'll be live after that to talk some Rumble with you guys, man. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, we will be live talking about some Royal Rumble with you guys, man. It should, hopefully we're on here and we're doing a happy review. I'm really pulling for it, man. But with that, man, that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Heels podcast, man. It has been always a pleasure for my Johnny Mayhem.
And Sir K.
And that is going to do it for this edition of the news. This has been episode 146. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Thank you guys. We love you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys tomorrow with the 2023 Royal Rumble review.
Peace.
I used to get deals on the bitch. Now I throw shields on the dick to stop me from that HIV shit. And niggas know they soft like a Twinkie fillin', playing the villain, prepare for this rap killing. Biggie Smalls is the illest. Your style is played out like Arnold when that's what you talking about, Willis. The thrill is gone, the black Frank White is here to excite, throw dick to dice. Bitches are like I'm brainless, guns are like I'm stainless steel. I want the fucking fortune like the wheel. I squeeze gats till my clips is empty, don't tempt me. You don't want the fuck
Here I am, I'll be damned if this ain't some shit. Time to spread about the lyrics over harmony grip. It's the new killer death trap. Yes, I'm a jet black ninja. Coming where you rest at, surrender. Step inside the ring, use the number one contender. Looking cold booty like your pussy in December. Nigga, stop bitching, button up your lippin'. From method, all you gettin' is a can of ass whipping. Hey, I be kicking. You son, you doing all the yapping, acting as if it can't happen. Your frontin' got me mad enough to touch something. You want from Shallon, Allen, and ain't afraid to bust something. So what you want, nigga? You want, nigga? I got a 6-shooter and a horse named Trigger. It's real, 94, rugged raw, kicking on your goddamn doors.
Something like this.
Fuck the world.